Alright, I'm going to show you how I play House of the Rising Sun. I'm going to play it so you can see both my hands. Just play about a verse in a little bit, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you really up close this hand, and I'm going to show you this hand. Show you what's going on, and then a couple different strumming patterns as well. Well, here we go.
Oh boy, in God, I know I'm one. My mother was a sailor.
Okay, you get the idea? So first of all, I'm going to just go through the chords. So it's kind of like one long progression and it never changes. So it starts off with an A minor. So A minor is right here. Let's get a little bit closer. So A minor to the C, to a D, to an F. I'm just playing the F like this. And then back to the A minor, to an E chord, to the A minor, E, and that's the intro. And then the verse goes A minor, C, so far the same, to the D, to the F, so far the same, to the A minor, to the C, a little bit different, to the E, and again A minor, to the C, to the D, to the F, and then the A minor, E, A minor, E, A minor. Okay, so you can check those chords out online. They're very the basic, fundamental, open style progressions of those chords. The E minor, C, D, F. There's nothing too fancy about them, so check that out. But where this song kind of has its flavor, it's happening over here with this hand. So I'm going to get right in here. We're going to start with the A minor. So I'm doing the A minor chord with my left hand over here. So follow this. So you'll notice that I'm hitting the open A because that's the root of the chord. So in every instance, I'm starting with the root. So you hit them all, going up the strings or down, depending on the way you want to look at it, and then hitting the last three strings up. So the first two are, now the D, the root is here, the open D string. And the F's the same now because I'm playing this F over here, so this is going to be my root, right? And then the A minor to the E, A minor, E. So always think of that. So there's really a few different ways you're going to play this picking pattern. It's going to be, if the root's on this string, it's going to be, if the root's on this string, it's going to be, if it's on this string, it's going to be, right? It's just your starting point that differs, and it's always going to be the last three strings are going to pick up regardless, right? So that part's the same, it's just where you start. So just to go back one more time, let's get a better look here. And it's not a, if I was to try to pick these little buggers, I'd have tendonitis or something, right? So it's called a rake, right? So you're just kind of going, it's almost like you're strumming really, really slow, right? A little closer. So that's the pattern, that's the chords. a good strumming pattern. I usually do the first verse or two with those, but people know this song and you want to give it a little bit of volume. So on a lot of my posts I talk about how to increase it. So I'd be now mothers tell the children not to do what I've done. So that's just kind of a, you see that, right? That's all that's going on there. So that's kind of, we'll call that tier 2. And I have one final one that I do. You don't have to do it, but I don't know why I started doing this years ago, but it's just gives it a totally extra. And I'll stop and I'll kind of give it the full. Right, so you bring it right back into the quiet parts. So 3 different patterns. The last one's a little, you know, a little loud and not really typical of the song, but something that I throw in there for a little bit of fun. And that's about it. That's the song. Hope you enjoy it. Subscribe. Check out my other posts. I'm getting quite a few tunes on here now, and hope you like them. Thanks a lot. Ciao.